apartment because, let's be real here, Johnny, he's made his own bed. But Dr. Ulrich Node, who was with us in the first court hearing, he actually went again and shared the notes with us of the court transcription so everyone can actually know exactly what happened in the second court hearing. So, 10 a.m., the judge enters the courtroom and everyone stands. Before this, a court officer instructed everyone to turn off their phones. The audience includes individuals from various backgrounds such as Australian, Pakistani, Korean, Korean American, Jewish, South African, and African American. There are about 10 people present. 10 a.m., the case begins. Johnny Smalley is scheduled for 10:40 a.m., but when the time comes, he is not in the courtroom. Earlier, his and Hank's voices were heard in the corridor, but they are not present now. So, I mean, the dude is late for his second
Welcome to the jungle.
case. He was really
You
late
are
for
my
the first
prey.
one. Apparently, he was late for this one as well. 10:44 a.m. Johnny's still not present,
enemy
but a public
approaches.
defender enters the room. It's unclear if the defender is assigned to Johnny's case or if there's some confusion. 10:51 a.m. Johnny, also known as Khalid, is called. The court officer notes that Johnny was upstairs, but went downstairs again, waiting for him to return. A minute later, Johnny enters the courtroom, this time without a smile, and sits in the proper seat. The court begins reviewing the charges he previously admitted to. 10:54 a.m. While the judge is checking the files, Johnny winks at me. Meanwhile, Hank, Johnny's accomplice, turns around and tries to intimidate the audience by making a scary face or serious face, which is not effective. 10:56 a.m. The judge asked Johnny if there was any change to his address because remember last time he lied about not knowing his address and he lied about being a student instead of a full-time streamer, which he was at the time, and then essentially by saying there was no change, he effectively lied yet again. Apparently, the judge reminds Johnny that he has the right to remain silent, but it appears the judge doubts Johnny's ability to do so. Johnny says there is no change. Following this, the prosecutor
enemy
reviews the
approaches.
charges, including the incident of the report, where Johnny caused a disturbance on bus number 41 by playing a loud ape sound and music, forcing the bus to stop. He repeated similar behavior on another bus on the same route, harassing passengers. Additionally, the prosecutor mentions that on October 15th, Johnny created a deepfake video of kissing another man. The judge asked Johnny if he would like to proceed with a plea on the deepfake charges.
Tremble before wrath!
You
dare challenge the avatar.
innocence. The lawyer states that they currently have no proof and need time to gather it. Unfortunately,
My aim
he lies to himself doing it. He's exactly what the prosecutor needs, but exactly not what the defense needs when he's on the defense case. In response, the prosecution requests a witness examination, stating that since Johnny denies the charges, they need to present witnesses. The judge agrees to allow a witness examination, but
We are
no
in the front.
in the sense that
Prepare
the
yourselves.
victim will decide if the court will be open or closed. This means the public and press may be restricted depending on the victim's preference. Then Dr. Ulrich added some personal notes here where it says that Johnny seems to realize that he's actually in trouble here. Hank seems very stressed. After court, the two men stand to follow the reporters. A reporter asked Johnny if he still thinks that
Tremble before wrath!
due to how ridiculous the statement that was from him to begin with. It's just baffling to me, like, who is facing decades in prison and then goes out to the public and says that Korea's a fascist state in
My
the United
aim is
States.
true.
What are you doing? Well, this time, Johnny apparently was a little bit wiser. Hank takes on the role of the pseudo lawyer, saying Johnny has no further comments. And they reach the bottom of the stairs, and Hank yells profanities and swears at the people's parents. So I guess they're just taking turns acting out.
My
Last
aim
time
is
it was Johnny who was acting out.
We are in
But
the
now
front.
I guess it's Hank.
Prepare
But apparently
yourselves.
they blunderingly walked to the underground
king
level and are
has
forced to
spoken.
come back down and walk through a crowd of anti-Johnny attendees. And then Ulrich apparently spoke Korean and told Johnny that he was terribly short. But Johnny didn't understand that, so he muttered profanities and but again, thank you, Dr. Ulrich,
Like my
for the
tremble
research
before wrath!
inside of the room, but no one continues to line up research. Everyone is already aware of how he's making money in Korea. So why he would do this and just continue to line? It's beyond me, but again, I would also ask the same question. None of it makes sense. He's already admitted that what he's doing is not worth it. So I don't know why he continues to double down and double down and double down when he's already admitted, hey, this isn't worth it. I'm not getting paid for this anymore. Okay, Why are you still doing stuff to make your penalty harsher and to add time to your client?
Guide my spear!
Years of potential South Korean prison time. It's just baffling how stupid this is.
We are in the front.
Especially
Prepare
if
yourselves.
to something he imagining himself doing.
Tremble before fast!
Especially if he's just going to delay the inevitable sentence and potentially give him a worse penalty if they can find him guilty for this. The next trial is set for August, so if you want me to go there, drop a like on this video. But there's a little bit more to talk about today, because the YouTuber 15 Minutes of Shame, he's been posting a handful of videos for the last couple of days with bits from that stream that they didn't bring out for the trial day. If I was going to sum up the mood here, I would say that Johnny is still in this like phase of denial and disbelief, and Hank is visibly hating his life with Johnny still living in a small apartment. Well, the first clip, naturally isn't even about the trial. Johnny is still interested in others talking about him and how the reaction is to him. He's more interested in that than his own freedom and triumph. He's worried about how Aspen is reacting to his content.
Honestly, it's easy content,
The
right?
enemy
He
approaches.
sits there, he lets cockroaches crawl all over him. He drinks more soda pop than water. I like calling it soda pop. But then he sits there, reacts to a Tozy video, and just says, oh, Johnny's cooking. The narrative is changing. When a lot of people react to my videos now, like especially the Twitch streamers, because since they changed the rule on Twitch that like you can watch banned, I'm a banned Twitch streamer technically. They changed the rule you can watch banned Twitch streamers.
Tremble before fast!
Now.
Dude, people are laughing at how you so willingly destroy your life. Basically zero upside other than attention. I mean, Johnny is trapped in secret all the time. He's not making good money anymore, and he's forced to mooch off his friend Hank to get by. Clearly, this is really good for Hank.
Like, I don't. There is a lot where, like, they're gonna clip it. I already know these channels, and I keep
We are in the
relevant.
front.
I can stream once a
Prepare
month, and I'm still
yourselves.
relevant. My name is getting millions of views on YouTube. And I don't have to do nothing. The last time I streamed was 2 weeks ago. That's crazy power. That's crazy power.
Well, yeah, you're in the middle of an international criminal case. You're facing 36 years of prison time simply because you're a moron addicted to attention.
Tremble before fast!
The first time he was detained, he was about walking around with the rotting fish on the bus and shoving it in people's faces. As we saw from the chart earlier, that was a fine and or up to 30 days in jail. Of course, that charge is essentially the equivalent of a misdemeanor. But I guess with the attention back on the commentary channels again, I guess he decides to just continue to act out in the worst way possible to keep videos being made on him. And now he's facing 36 years in prison. Congratulations, you played yourself? Like, that doesn't sound like power to me. That's a massive skill.
We are in the front.
You do that to
Prepare
yourself.
yourself.
But he also
My
revealed
aim
that
is
allegedly
cruel.
someone from the US Embassy came to his most recent court date.
I don't want to say nothing about it, but let's just say there was somebody from at court today. That's not, you know what I mean? There was a representative from the U.S. Embassy at the court today. I'm U.S. citizen.
Tremble before fast!
Situation. He left his American rights at home in America. Unfortunately, he's still seem to realize he's at the mercy of the South Korean judge that he is actively threatening on his streams. But this is what Hank has to say revolving a lot of the hate that Hank's been getting for supporting Johnny.
I get partially, okay? Partially, I understand why
Fast! Guide my spear! We are in the front. Prepare yourselves.
but
I'm not scared to say my name. My name is Ramsey.
what did I do? Why are they targeting me?
They're gonna clip this.
Oh, no.
Be careful what you say.
I know. Let me please say this. What did I do that was so wrong? So just because my friend, like, let's say my friend should have, that means I should have abandoned my friend? Like that's not loyalty. Do you understand what loyalty is?
Dude, your friend didn't screw up. He's making an active decision every single day.
My aim is cruel. My justice is sweet.
Accidentally offend someone or accidentally commit a crime, which puts you and your family in a position to have to pay for his legal representation. These are active decisions on his end as he continues to double down over
My
and
aim is
over
true.
and over again. You do not owe
Tremble before wrath!
actively destroying your life and damaging your relationship with your family because friends
We
don't
are in
do
the
that.
front.
Johnny is
Prepare
definitely not your
yourself.
friend if he's doing all that to you.
I shouldn't. I'm getting I'm getting also punished by South Korea because of guilty by association. My mom and my
Don't
dad.
talk about your family. Don't talk about your family.
Okay.
Don't get these animals.
But,
Don't get emotional on stream.
but anyway,
When I get emotional, I troll. Don't listen to it.
what did I do?
I'm
Like,
telling you.
seriously.